Sometimes you got to get your feet back under you, but we don't have time for that. What you think you create is nothing, man. You know, that whole Kansas song is right, man. All we do, jungle crumbles through the ground, though we refuse to sweep it. Everything we do is dust in the wind. The best we can give today is our love and our intelligence and our appreciation of all that life has to give us to our children and pass that on to them. Records, movies, bottles of perfume. Sorry, baby girl, but I ain't gonna save you, man. It ain't gonna do much for you. It's not very creative. What's creative is making sure that the life is still here. You guys are creating, but what you're creating is celebrating you over life. You got to build to last. I don't care if the bottle glows. I'm serious. I don't care to be, man, no. I'm ripping you to shreds. You came in the room. I'm reforming you into the woman you used to be. You won't be the same person after I'm done with you. You'll hate me, but I'll be in love with you again. When you see me again, you'll love me. So it's okay. It's worth it. Peace is worth it. Making you hate me now is worth love in the future, because the future needs us as human beings to be more intelligent and more faith-filled and more loving and believe in what was made and not in what we make. Okay? So, Jennifer, I don't give a crap if you can't stand me. All right? Right now, with the way you behave, I prefer that you despise me, that you think I'm the most disgusting man that you've ever had to tolerate in your life. They did all this shit to me. He'd never put himself in this position. That's because he doesn't have the balls, whoever he is. All right? They ain't nothing like me. And they will be more like me once I'm done doing what I'm doing. I do this for a reason. I'm not insane. You are. You guys value your bullshit over your life. You can't put it down. I looked at it, man, last night, and I was like, I don't know about jumping off those fucking platforms and spinning and flipping and shit like that. Is it necessary to jump down there and save my kids and kick the fuck out of all you bullshit artists that are destroying my planet? Well then, fuck, I just might do it. The flip wouldn't be involved. No. Not unless it was necessary to decapitate you from destroying my planet and destroying the existence of my children. There would be no style, just, and that's the end of it. I don't fuck around when it comes to saving the children from fucking psychopaths. See, that's how I work. No style, man. I thought about it. I always watch those kung fu movies and watch the guy fly and flip. And man, I'd love to do that. And then when I started talking to Sally, he goes, no, what? Oh, man, I just cut his limb off. Yeah. He can put on the show. You stop him. Life isn't a show. It's about raising your children to appreciate, have faith, and regard one another, and regard their life. Not to see how high they can jump, how far they can fly, if they can jump off a cliff, if they can do all this bullshit. Bullshit. Can they take care of what was given to them? Can they honor it and respect it? Can they trust each other? Do they have honor and character? Are they of real value? If this answer is no, it's just like, damn, Saladin, you're a badass. He had to be a badass. He constantly had people running at him with shields of crosses saying they represented Christ, when Christ was the gift of life in every human. And they're trying to strike down the very similitude of the person they claim to turn into a god in worship. They don't understand basic math and science. It's basic molecular and relative math and science. Nothing can be created. It just simply changes form. And the way an apple changes form, it goes back and simply you put the seed in. It's the same thing with the universe. There's something from nothing theories that they have with their Big Bang. It's irrational and irrelevant because it isn't based on anything. You cannot produce something from nothing and nothing from something. It just changes form. Antimatter. You've just simply imploded upon itself, so can it contract and then expand. You don't know what you're fucking with, and you shouldn't be fucking with it, is basically what they're saying. When Einstein told you we were fucking with shit we shouldn't be fucking with, you should listen. When Oppenheimer and those guys go, I wouldn't blow that shit up, and I wouldn't use it. You should listen. Fucking, God bless you. God's gonna need to. And God blessed me with you and you with me. And here is our blessing. Lady, you keep company with psychopaths. I can't help you unless you're willing to ascend from on high and come mingle with the common folk. Alright? You think I'm mean? I give a fuck less. You're kind and you're nice and you do a lot of nice things, but your money is the ends to the means to destruction. I've told you this like 500 times. He's just criticizing. I'm not criticizing you. I'm analyzing and helping you. Fuck! If you're so goddamn sensitive, yeah, I've got a 5 3/4 inch penis and it's optimal, okay? The other guys you slept with have better dicks. Fine, go get fucked by them, okay? Alright? If you can't eat with it, you know, whatever and stuff like that, go get your 4Fs. Alright? Fluid, feast, fed, and fucked. Is she getting that? She's getting her fluid, she's getting her feast, she's got stuff she can feast on, she's getting fed, she's getting fucked, and she's happy. Now tell her to leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to talk to her. I didn't come here to get fucked, fed. I came here to make sure that everybody had fluid and had food to eat. I'll get fed later, and then I'll get loved. I want to be fucked. The rest of you can fuck. I don't give a fuck about your fucking and your feeding and your frenzies and your bullshit. I want life on earth to be peaceful, balanced, coexisted in a respectful, dignified, and honored manner. I don't give a fuck about your perfumes, your drinks, your clothes, none of that shit. I can live without all that shit. I could not live without you. I'd have no children. All I care about is you and the children. I don't give a fuck about your videos, your music, your dancing, any of that shit. Being creative. I love basketball, but I'd blow up every goddamn basketball arena on the planet if it meant saving my children. And your children. We shouldn't have to give up music and dance. We shouldn't have to give up creativity. But we shouldn't have to spend opulently and create and give out as much bullshit that we can make in order to success, in order to help pay other people to pay success. Do you understand where I'm coming from, lovely lady? Or are you just so fucking high that you can't understand a fucking word that I'm saying? Don't even bring one of those little motherfuckers in the room. I will break their leg off, shove it up their ass, and use them as a fucking popsicle for a fucking dinosaur. I'll find one. Shit. God damn, don't bring any of those macho bullshit artists in my face anymore. They're irrelevant, irrational, and stupid right now. I love them. I adore them. I don't want to tell jokes with them. I don't want to hang out with them. I don't want to go party with them. And I don't want to create anything with them except for an intelligent, loving world that we can all survive in that's opulent and built on the worship of all the bullshit that we think we do. I will fuck them up, baby girl. I adore you and I rip you to shreds. It's irrational and I'm going to call you on it. All these people suffer, Ralph, suffer so that we may know better. I don't need to suffer anymore. You're suffering and I have to suffer you. You're fucking stupid. You will suffer me. And you should. And you should fall on your belly. And you should fall down on the ground. You should curl up in the fetal cushion and cry like a baby for all the stupidity that you do in honor and respect and regard of all the bullshit that you do. You should be wretched in your self-worship. You should be retching, throwing up, and living off your own vomit rather than continue this stupidity. I am very mean when stupid is the worship of all stupid. Good God, you're mean! Find something, sell me something so I can take care of people, so they can charge more extortion, so they can rape more girls, so we can perpetuate the banking industry, so we can keep company with these arrogant, opulent, stupid fools who can't understand a simple math proof on basic, simple, mathematical, relative, and molecular living. Those women are so fucking dumb, God, I know. I wouldn't even want to waste my time letting them suck my dick. God, it's like Amy. Fuck, I had to sit there and tolerate her when she came back and they helped kidnap the kids. Thank you, family. I had to look at her fucking face and have her talk to me again. I'd sooner take the cheese grater and just scrape the meat right off my ass and feed it to her fucking face. And that's how mad I get because you're in her. Yes, it turns me into a violent, evil, mean man, begetting hate, because she's hateful and she's stupid and she's vengeful and she's got to take shots at you. She has this much self-esteem if she has any at all. And then she uses that little bit of self-esteem to try to run you down every chance she does something fucking stupid. And then you go, please don't do it again. I won't. Just don't live in the past. Stop recreating the past and fucking be honest with me and have the courage to admit the slimy shit you do. But none of you do. You haven't got the collective balls to admit that you fucking left the paper outside and it got wet. And we can't read the Sunday stock market report in the fucking sports page. Who gives a fuck? I'm sorry you left the paper out. Okay, cool. It's all right. I didn't need to read that bullshit anyway. I'd rather read you. Can you tell me the truth? Can I trust you? Can I live with you? Will you honor and respect life and living? Good. You better fucking mean it. Why? Because I'm sick of living with these idiots that would get pissed off because the paper got ruined because you were fucking human. God, you people are insane. I have to go into deep, disgusting depths to beat the shit out of you and make you feel horrible. If I don't stop, if I ease up and I make you feel good about yourself, you feel good about the bullshit that you perpetuate, and you perpetuate your bullshit, and you put yourself in greater jeopardy, your planet in greater jeopardy, and your existence in greater jeopardy. I have to make you feel like such shit that you stop living in your shit, celebrating your shit, and giving great joy and pleasure to all the shit that you can do with shit. This is not shit, it's shit. Plastic, poo, shit. It's death and decay. All the things you celebrate are covered in death and decay and stupidity. Carbon emissions, toxins, drugs, intoxications, ejaculations. You ejaculate to feel better about all the bullshit you do. It should be the culmination of a hard day keeping your planet in balance and taking care of your children. And then you come home and make your life a better life because you're going to make love to a faithful, honest, honored, character-filled, loving wife who doesn't want you to bring home pieces of plastic to show your worth, but to stay with her beside you from your children, from birth to your death to the continuation of it all over again. The apple tree keeps growing, sets its roots in. The skies are clear, the rains come. It's, don't you understand me? Why do I have to keep screaming to you at the top of my lungs and making you feel like complete shit? Why can't you see me? Why can't you hear me? Why can't you feel me? Why can't you be me and live me? I'm not asking you to be me. I'm asking you to be you. I am you and you are me. We are all relatively connected. We are the life and the preservers and the guarders and the protectors and the support. We're the shepherds of this earth. And you're acting like a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing, like you're a bunch of bad, told what to do, buy my shit, do whatever you're told, have no comprehension, have no ability to survive and comprehend anything on planet Alpha without being told what to do by someone that's smarter than you. And they're not. They're fucking morons. And I prove it just like that. I'm the most intelligent, cohesive, one of the most efficient, intelligent, cohesive people in the world. And I can't even get a fucking job at Walmart because I make you all feel so fucking stupid. You want to soil yourself the moment I look you in the fucking eye and address you. I'll take him on. Do it! Take me on, you pathetic little piece of shit. I don't want to fight you. I want to live side by side with you in an intelligent, loving, protecting manner and regarding and respecting all life as best as we can. Try to find the intelligent balance. I want to see your perspective. I want to see if your perspective might have a better perspective than I came up with. Not at times a lot of you do. But I'm not here to take you on. I'm here to share in the perspective that is given to us because the totality and the greatness of the totality is greater than the one. You worship self and all that you do. I worship God and all that God gave us so we can create a better world for us all to live in. Will you wake the fuck up? Good God, you people are fucking stiff. Dead. You're the walking fucking dead. Boom! I said if you're gonna do it expeditiously. Jump, kid, jump. Don't fuck around with it. But then you fuck around with it. You fuck up everything for everybody who deserves better because they wanted to do better, they tried better, and they loved harder, they had faith better, they prayed harder. They didn't destroy their planet, they didn't suck out the lubricant, they didn't make you live in a world wrapped in fucking plastic, booze, and high-class annex and clothes and dancing and showing off your narcissism and all that other bullshit. I don't want to look at it. It makes me fucking nauseous. It's beneath you and it's beneath me to sit there and celebrate thyself. I can get myself in fucking great shape. I can kick his ass. I can out-basketball him, out-football him, out-fuck him, and out-fart him. Out-sing him, out-joke him, out-act him, and outdo him. I can do anything I want to do if I set my mind to it. I can be the baddest-ass motherfucker that ever walked on the face of this planet. I can be president better than president. I can be Congress better than Congress. I can be actor better than actor. I can be singer better than singer. I can be better than you. I can be lover better than lover. I can destroy you. I can implore you to undestroy yourself. Rebirth yourself from the regurgitation you threw up yesterday that you thought you believed in. It was just make-believe. Stop believing in your irrational money, honey. Do you understand me? Do you want to find a real man? You know where I dwell. Inside the depths of you and your friends' created living hell. Plug me back into your matrix. Make me make money for you. Put on the show and win the awards of a lifetime. Is this what you always dreamed of? Is this the romantic comedy you wanted it to be? Life isn't a romantic comedy all the time. Sometimes it's a tragedy. Sometimes it's just fucking your face reality. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's angry. Sometimes it's mad. It's like Juan said in the parable. He's Miles Davis. He's John Denver. He's Metallica. He's ICP. God lives through all. It's angry, mad, sad, cynical. Marilyn Manson. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. It's everybody. Everybody has a perspective, and God sees through everybody's eyes, for God is omnipresent, and God sees infinitely and beyond. And I told you guys that when I was like 14. To see the little thing with the whole, and he couldn't even explain it. What was it? Self-realization and God-realization. And he would go over all this stuff, and I'd be like, he doesn't even get it. Self-realization is just realizing that you're a part of it, and that God is the totality. And God goes on infinitely. Why isn't he just saying that? No, blow hard, sell another book, build another building, say I've got this, charge admission, have them do the initiations and climb your ladder up the way to the way of God until you reach God in the apex. Why do you have to climb to God when God's omnipresent, omnipotent? This is fucking retarded. Why am I listening to this? Because you're an intelligent kid trapped in an unintelligent world where people buy and sell God in books, temples, and parliamentary buildings where they discuss the existence of actual God, actual being, and if we're really alive, and if we're not plugged into a matrix, or we're plugged into this, are we just a synapses running on a computer with a computer mainframe that's recycling the same program over and over again, and you're still alive? Where's that computer? In a box, where? On a building, where? Good God, you people are insane. Pascal said to you, if you sit down trying to grasp the infinite with the finite, it'll drive you quite mad. And you'll spend all your time wondering why you even exist, and you'll miss out the very meaning of your existence by not living your life. You're not living your life trying to fulfill their dreams of being the great actress, the great this, the great that, the great Nora Desmond. You'll be a crazy lady living alone in your house in your memories of what you were and what you're not now, because God made you grow old and wither and die all alone because all you ever could think about was your fucking self. And everything that you did. I've got to go out and be creative. Everybody can make babies. But can you make a baby with memories of you that was there? That was mommy, that loved you, that made the world a better place, restored real creativity. And a cantaloupe and strawberry breakfast. I ain't get you, man. I ain't get you, and I ain't get you. You're not there, and you're not the woman I once knew, if I ever knew you at all. Maybe they just fucked with me, just to distract me and get me away from the real solutions or problems and stuff, so they could eliminate as many of you as they wanted to, or set you up for elimination, or whatever you guys had planned. I'm human. And maybe I messed up. I don't know. Quite possibly I messed up. But a single mistake that we fix, we don't go back and disrupt the hands of time and take molecular structures and turn the whole planet back. We start from scratch, admit that we're wrong, and start all over again in an intelligent fashion. Rebirth yourself today. Be a human being with courage enough to admit you're wrong today. If you can't do this, there's not really much hope for most of us until we have more people that are willing to be more like someone like me, Bob Marley or Jesus. If you can't be like us, you're not going to go very far, and you're not going to be much help to life and the living. And you'll help destroy it more than you'll help build it, or create it, or sustain it. We're the shepherds of the earth. We help keep balance. We help keep life and the living in great regard and balance and love and beauty for as long as we can subsist with it. You're right, I'm going to stop doing damage to myself in a painful way. But there's a program in charge that you guys put in charge that regards me and loves me and will help me. It's interesting. It's really weird, man. Protect me from people like you, keeps me from people like you, warns me to get away from people like you, limits my programs, open my programs. See how ugly they are, now back out. No, don't be like them. You're becoming like them because you love them. You can't let them turn you into them. You have to help turn them into something more like you. Why? That seems awfully elitist. They elected and they followed. And then they elect not to follow and make it of their own design instead of understanding the infiniteness of God's omnipotent design. You're telling them the nature of infinity and the eternal and the essence and source of life that is eternal and infinite. And they're rejecting it because they want their finite to be the infinite. That's insane, exactly. I'm trying to save you from your own insanity and your inhumanity because of your insanity and trying to make your finite part of the infinite when the infinite is the source of your finite and will continue because it's eternal. Understood? I hope so. I'm hard to understand because you're irrational and you want your flesh to be your permanent self when it's something that's greater than self, that it provides the Lord's life for your flesh. It's real simple. There's an essence. There's something greater than you that's a part and connected to all life in the universe and the cosmos. Understand? This is a finite gift. I take care of it. If you knew what life is worth, you'd live for years on earth, all right? This was a good ass whooping. I'm going to head down to the library. I found Cypro. I'm going to go try to make some videos for some Cypro and load it up. I'm going to walk. I'm going to beat those feet again. Tried to take a day off. You want me back in. Making your money. When you put your money down, you'll save yourself. Blessings and peace.